But we've got football at Paycor Stadium in the Queen City of Cincinnati, Ohio. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be our visitors taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys, losers a week ago, trying to turn things around here.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here come the Bengals, and CD, of course, it's Joe Burrow out of LSU at quarterback.
And he comes to the end of the season leading the NFL in passing yards. And that's not necessarily something you set out to do at the beginning of the year, but it's a good illustration of how remarkable and consistent he's been all season.
Here we go, here we go.
They go play action with Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. In trouble, and he's taken down. We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort.
Good set.
Now it's Burrow. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Now it's Burrow. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
On fourth down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. So out comes the offense now with a long field ahead of them. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
So this is where we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball. Run it inside. Everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try to create some space.
And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. Now a 2nd and 10. Now Gregory. That's complete to Hutchinson. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And even though this is a top 5 rushing offense, and we see this especially early in the game, they're going to do their best to keep you honest. They don't want you getting the habit of stacking the box, so that's a good throw there, and they're able to come up with the first down.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. And he can muster only a couple here to the 24. You talk about this Bengals defense.
Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL. But it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Gregory will look to throw it.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now Gregory to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down, Landers. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Landers. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 11 yards there, first down.
Result is a first down.
Looking to throw.
Gregory. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
On second and 10, Gregory. Wide open receiver, complete. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
No score after one on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a first and 10. Back to throw. Gregory. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Bengals nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Open man is Yoshivas. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here we go.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Let's get set. 180.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Chase, incomplete.
Here's second and 10.
Second and 10.
11. Here we go. Wide 80. Stop.
And Burrow going to throw again. Open man is Higgins. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
That's a gain of
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's another Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 15.
From the gun, a give to Brown.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts.
On 2.
As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Here we go. What?
Brown trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Second and goal from the 1.
Here we go. Vic. Right in.
They'll try and run it in with Brown. And he will take it all in for a Bengals touchdown.
Chase Brown as the first half is winding down. And the final seconds of the half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
So not much time to speak of remaining.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The visitors' offense, led by their running back, headed out for the second possession. And you can see he's closing in on a rushing title, the league leader coming into the penultimate week of the season. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
On the ground is Rivers.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. From just shy of midfield, Gregory. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. A final shot before break. Gregory. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports Halftime Report starts now. Here's Scott Hansen.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Hope you're all having a very happy holiday season as we run through these final few games of the calendar year 2025. Here are the highlights. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. The Chargers at home to take on the Texans in a wild card rematch from a year ago in Houston. And it's Ladd McConkey. He's going to run a deep route, look it in, and he's gone. 75 yards this one goes. The catch and run for the score. Next up, Lambeau Field. Let's look in on the Packers as they host the Baltimore Ravens. And it's Josh Jacobs. He's got the ball. He's got a head of steam. He has a touchdown, 33 yards to the house. The Packers win their 4th straight as they get the victory here. Lastly, let's go out to Arrowhead. The Chiefs hosting the Denver Broncos. And here's the second-year man, Xavier Worthy. They put a lot of trust in him, and it's well placed. This, one of 3 touchdowns for him in the game. The Chiefs win their second straight as they get the victory here. With that, let's give you a look at the all-important playoff picture in the AFC here in Week 17. Meanwhile, in our game, each team's been able to manage just 1 touchdown, 7-7 tied at the half, as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And here we are in the month of December with his name sitting atop the leaders in rushing yards as the season nears its end. Strong finish here in the final stretch of games could earn him the crown. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles, so as we start the third quarter. Curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
He's got this one to Hutchinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Looking to throw. Gregory. He's got his man. It's Wayne. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here's a give up the middle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
He was brought down by Jordan Battle.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he stopped immediately there. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Touchdown! A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And his guys have taken the lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Bengals 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1, ready?
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, 2nd down. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 180.
Right back to Brown. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. They'll try and run forward with Brown. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Here we go, here we go.
They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 43 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
180.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Let's get set. 180.
A first carry for Samaje Perine. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Samaje Perine, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the 3rd quarter. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Samaje Perine. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati, all even as we get ready to start the 4th. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Here's Rivers. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. They'll keep it on the ground. Landers. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. And hold on here because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to throw. Gregory. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Intended for his wideout.
Well, this crowd doing their best to make a lot of racket. It's 3rd and 5.
Looking to throw. Gregory. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. They'll run on first down. Landers. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
Now a handoff up the middle. Landers. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
2nd and 6 coming up.
At the 9-yard line.
Back to throw. Gregory. Caught on the slant. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they take a knee. Here's another kneel down as he'll try to set up the game winner. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to take the lead here in the final minute.
Pair of offenses trying to find the slightest bit of separation from each other, and they were both hoping that the other side would make the big mistake first. But today, neither side made that mistake. And what we got, a very entertaining game throughout.
So for our visitors,
They get their 6th win of the season against 10 losses.
so that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Cincinnati, good night, everybody.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen here, and this is your weekly recap for Week 17. We start with a good matchup in the NFC. And this is J.J. McCarthy. One of his 3 touchdown passes in the ballgame, he also added a rushing touchdown for good measure. The Vikings get the W by 2 touchdowns. From there, we check out another big late-season game, playoff implications here. And it's Josh Jacobs. Footwork, agility, speed, power, a brilliant run for the touchdown. The Packers had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. Lastly, we head out to SoFi Stadium. It's the Chargers taking on the Houston Texans. And it's the rookie, Omarion Hampton. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Chargers get back to 500 at 8-8. They get the victory here in Week 17. That'll do it for us. Until next week, Scott Hansen in Orlando, good night from all of us at EA Sports.